Ooh. Yeah, in the small room? Terrifying. Dear God. And again, all these bloodstains, I can't imagine why. Whew. Well, happy I did it, for sure. Royal Revenants. Those guys are really not to be underestimated. Frozen Needle, hello. A razor-thin piercing blade of ice, forged by E.G. the Carrion Royal Blacksmith, can inflict frost upon enemies and launch its blade with a strong attack. The blade immediately regenerates, what? Where is it? Causing frost buildup, only dexterity and strength. It's clearly not as great as my current weapon, but how does this work? Okay, that is cool. That is really cool. It's only stabbing, unfortunately. Oh, any... That is cool. I like that. I might want to try it out against some enemies. Let me think. Let's... We got the treasure from King's Realm Ruins, wonderful. Let me go somewhere that is relatively safe and easy to just experiment. I mean, the enemies here are relatively weak, although I got the whip as a backup in case it is needed. And I'm strong enough to be able to survive quite a bit. The range of this is probably not that great in the long run, so if I were to stand here... No. Yeah, the range is definitely lacking. But with frost buildup, honestly, I kinda like this. It lacks the sweeping strength that a stronger weapon would have. And of course, these are very weak enemies, early game, of course, so... In the long run, probably won't be that strong. Okay, let me think. Oh, doesn't pierce, I believe. Okay, it would help. Yeah, no, it doesn't pierce enemies, which is to be expected. But regardless. Nope. Okay, this is not fully going according to plan. That's fine. I can manage it though. Really? We're gonna do a whole counter-attack party? Just like that. Just like that. I'm slowly getting slaughtered here. Go. Okay, aiming against multiple enemies. Tricky. I really am curious how this thing will function when it is a little bit stronger. The sweeping attacks will murder me in the long run. For sure. Because I am relying quite a bit on target lock-on, and with a rapier style weapon, just doing it free aiming, definitely a lot more difficult. But this thing is fun. This thing is fun. And really, you left me behind? How dare you? Come on, good sir. Enjoy some ice. I'm thinking an impaling thrust was this. What can we change that with? We have not been able to change our main weapon, the Ash of War. Where was the Side of Grey? Was it over here? Yes. What can we replace this with? Are you really telling me it's such a special weapon that can't have an Ash of War? That is a bummer. If this thing was capable of having an Ash of War applied to it, I really would have considered using it. Oh, that's a deal breaker. That is a deal breaker. Because Impaling Thrust is okay, but it's still the same, stabbing all over. I really was hoping I could change it for something else. No, in that regard, my Bloodhound Fang is much more useful to me because of the swipes. Sure, it will always have the Bloodhound's Finesse as a result, but it fits the weapon as well. No. I was tempted to use it, but that truly is a deal breaker. Oh well, you can't have it all. So that leads us to the choice. Do we try and go towards the manor in search of this lunar princess and all the madness involved with whatever? Find our way up here as well. Definitely going to leave the tunnel for later, as mentioned before. Also, cool symbol for the Grand Little Tectus. Or do we, instead of the manor, go to school? Maybe we can find something at the manor to also get us closer towards this tower as well. The manor will still be there, of course. Maybe we will find something to deal with whatever death trap Ichi was talking about. I'm leaning towards going back to school. But since we have got the runes for it right now, E.G.?
Well, it's kind of you to speak to me again.
Of course, you're a very gentle soul.
Bones served their purpose. More or less.
You're friendly, you have great goods. I say I'm very happy with everything. So, I would like to have this, even though I probably won't use it. Like, I don't know about how much it decreases the FP cost of skills, but yeah, I will take this. Thank you very much. So, about this death trap one last time.
Of the enchanted
snare that remains at Royal Lucaria Manor. A snare means a trap. Oh. What? Can you do that again? Well, that explains the snare. I was expecting something else. Yeah. I think we're going back to school. However, going to school looking like this? I believe we are due for a cosmetic upgrade. Knights of Raya Lucaria, I have come here to steal all of your armor. Be a deer, be a deer, be a deer. Well, you are being a deer, but not deer enough for me. Oh yeah, oh yeah. No! How hard can it be for you to drop your armor? Please? It's please, right? If I just say please, then you will give me what I need? Right? Right? Not what we need. You were not here before. I'm looking for a certain armor. I don't take it you have it. Nope, indeed, thought so. Well, this is not part of the plan. You are ruining my compilation of me killing all kinds of knights. Well, I guess you kind of fit the deal as well. But to be fair, again, not what I had in mind. Nice of you to join the party, though. But regardless, you, good sir, are going down. Come on. I'm just eating all the hits. Just like you. Because you love those hits so much, right? You dish and dish and dish, but never receive. Okay, that would have been real cool if I was actually able to hit you there. But, to be fair... Oh, whoa, 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 that's new. Well, okay then. You want to play? No problem. Because I'm not playing around. Any knight armor? No, but you do give me an Ash of War named Giant Hunt. And a Knight Rider Glaive. Know what I'm after? But I'm taking it regardless. Anyway, small distraction. Let the hunt for Cuckoo Knight armor continue. Oh, hey Bok. Fancy meeting you here. Have you seen any knight armor? That's it, that's a good knight. Now give me your armor. No. Well, I don't like you either. No, no knight armor. Kinda figured. Well, I'll continue looking. Hello, armor retrieving service right here. I'll give it a steam cleaning and... Okay, maybe not, because these spots, we're not gonna get out of that. Thank you very much. And Cuckoo Knight gauntlets, 2 for the price of 1. You good, sir? I thank you very much. Well, that certainly ended up being a whole lot easier than I imagined, even with the distraction of a knight's cavalry. Anyway, Bok unfortunately had nothing else to say, so it is what it is. Anyway, new items. We have got ourselves the Cuckoo Knight gauntlets. Gauntlets worn by Raya Lucaria Academy Knights. Time has yet to dull their luster, which is, I believe, the exact same as the ones from the 3MP Circuit situation. And Cuckoo Knight armor. Its left breast is emblazoned with a peering cuckoo, whence came their name. Perhaps the bird's shrewd gaze is an expression of their refusal to be mere servants of the Academy. Well, we're certainly not being a servant of the Academy, so this will fit us just nicely. But we have got the Knight Rider Glaive. A jet black glaive with a blade as weighty as a bludgeon. Weapon of the Knight's Cavalry who ride funeral steeds. This glaive excels at weighty slash attacks that crash into foes, making it a powerful weapon even on horseback with skill spinning slash. And you also gave us Ash of War Giant Hunt. This Ash of War grants an armament the quality affinity in the following skill Giant Hunt. Skill developed for confronting gigantic foes. Step forward from a low stance, carrying the momentum into a sudden upward thrust. Usable on large and colossal weapons capable of thrusting, spears and twin blades. That would be useful against, well, giants and also dragons. Quite possibly, because they keep lifting their head up way too high. In comparison to Medea, dragons basically are pretty annoying to fight. And we've got the Cuckoo Great Shield. Metal Great Shield painted with a peering cuckoo, carried by the enchanted knight sworn to the Academy. Boasting high magic damage negation, this shield is used to hunt down mages. Our enemy is none other than Caria itself. Interesting. The Knight's Word. This entire situation with the Academy is still raising a lot of questions, because we know that Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, she was Queen of Carian royalty, Mother of Rani, first wife of Radagon, apparently the governor of Raya Lucaria itself, but the Academy rebelled against the royals and she was locked away inside of the study or something. But the Academy declared they wouldn't interfere with the shattering, which is when they erected their sigils and caused everyone to be expelled, like tops. But did that expelling of people happen under Renala's rule, or did something like that happen when they basically tried to overthrow her? There is so much that I still do not yet understand regarding all of this. But anyway, for us, I was hoping for a little bit more magic defense on the armor, but good enough. Less immunity, it's fine. And look at us, we're looking brilliant. Except for those greaves, those really have seen better days. And I believe the shields, yeah, they're heavy grade shields. Definitely not gonna be using those. Yeah, in that case, I think we've got what we need. So that then begs the question, where do we want to go? Do we want to go through this gate or the one to the south? I haven't sat down at quite a few grave sites. I might have to revisit a few grave sites in the future, just to see if I can talk to Melina. Because I definitely want to know more. Anyway, since we're here, hi! Long time no see.
Your seamster, Bok. He is always eager to see your return.
He's wonderful.
Please, will you talk to him when you can?
Always.
I'm sure he would be much contented.
He is adorable, and he is pretty good in regards to his job, which in my case would now be removing my cloak, which is not something I really want, but regardless, it's very nice. There's nothing else you want to talk about, so... Do you want to talk, Bok?
Bok the seamster, at your service, master. Ready to make adjustments to your garments.
Yeah, you don't want to talk. Okay, so this would really just be removing the cloak. I like my cloak. But still, if I ever need your services, I know where to find you.
Going so soon?
Yeah, I'm going to the Academy.
Please do be safe on your journeys.
I am not gonna be safe at all. Especially if I am curious about whether or not I can actually go around the side. Yeah, absolutely not. Well, I'm not entirely sure if you are the smarter bird of the three, or just the dumber one, because I have no intention to kill you today. Anyway, 2 ways to go. Would this even be functional? Like, the path is completely broken, so unless there's a teleporter right here beyond there... Let's just say... I'm intrigued. I'm very sorry, but I do have the rights. Okay, was not expecting a loading screen. Welcome back to Leonia of the Lakes. Okay, I guess that is fancy fast travel for the mages. I mean, they do deal in teleportation and whatnot. However... that means I can still walk past, right? I most definitely can. It's just a teleport. Which means, what do we have here? What? Okay, we have very good stuff here. We also have very bad stuff here. You're not supposed to appear here, I believe. Be some to assist Yura, Hunter of Bloody Fingers. I mean, he helped me out, so... Sure? What kind of trouble is Yura getting himself into? Yura? 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 Oi! Defeat Bloody Finger Raven Mount Assassin. Yura, I'm back up. I'm back up. I'm here to help. Am I helping? Oh. I don't think I'm helping when I die. But I can make him bleed. This is no drinking. Okay. Also, better not die myself. He's dead. No, no drinking. Drink time's over. Yura, you wanna have him? Here we go. No, that's it. Well done. Host vanquished. Thank you for the rune arc for calling finger remedy. I would like to chat with you. Hopefully you do appear here. Because I certainly have got questions. As you are Raptor of the Mists. Hello, Yura. Are you okay? Were you invading him and...
Wretched worms, leave me be.
Did I come in the nick of time?
Oh, it's you. Thanks for your help there. That bloody finger was a thorn in my side. And now I'm finally rid of him. Here's a token of thanks. Please, take it.
Cosmetic Zone 5, thank you.
I may not have much time. I'm dying to see you. Eleonora. Violet Bloody Finger.
You better not be dying, my friend.
Yes, I've been tracking Eleonora for quite some time. She is the deadliest of all Bloody Fingers. She's felled many an old hand already, but in spite of her cessblood zealotry, Eleonora is a proud knight. If she comes for you, do not think twice. You must flee. There is no shame in self-preservation.
That I very much am aware of. I don't think we've ever heard that name before, so... yeah.
Be on your way. Perhaps we will meet again. If fate permits.
Yeah, just... don't do anything silly, okay, Yura?
Be on your way. Perhaps we will...
Because doing silly stuff is reserved just for me, because I have got a feeling... yep, we definitely want to make this jump with Torrent just in case, because I can see myself easily fall to my doom. That golden seed is mine. And of course, Raptor of the Mist that we just received. I will gladly take that. And, yoink. Anything else over here? Nope, that'd just be a recipe for disaster if you ever want to get back up again. So, nope, not happening. So what have we got? Raptor of the Mists. A Raptor of the Mist duck into a low stance, momentarily vanishing. If an enemy attack connects, avian wings will allow for a quick escape into the air. Okay, that sounds cool. That sounds very cool. Of course, I can't use that on this weapon, which... I'll take a look probably after the Academy. Maybe do a bit of practicing and whatnot in my spare time afterwards with several kinds of weapons. To maybe see if I can get something else to use other than the Bloodhound Fang. Because I have options. I just need to find something that's even a little bit seems to fit me. But that's a future worry. And I especially want something that actually has an Ash of War that can be applied to it. Because that is where all of the fun lies. Anyway, Raya Lucaria, enough distractions. Another Bluntstone is entering the Academy. Another Bluntstone is soon to enter the Academy because he's being distracted again. Because, hey, if we can go on that path, that means we can also go on this path. What else can we find here? And what can we find at the end of this? Like, okay, the teleporter is here. The gate is closed. So... what happens when we reach the end? Do we just reach the closed gate? Hello, friends. What are you doing? Sleeping soundly? I'd love to leave you be. But again, we know what happens in this world. So I'll end it quickly. But yeah, what happens if we reach the other side? Oh, there's a lot of wolves here. Is the door just gonna be closed? The door is just gonna be closed. I am so powerful. I'm so happy that I'm just killing all of you in one hit. That saves me a lot of trouble, saves you a lot of pain. Yet at the same time, I'm waiting for the ambushes. Poor things never stood a chance. Hello, fire. Yeah, for all the guarding you're doing, your guards never had any chance to begin with to even survive. It is what it is. Anyway, fire. That means... Merchant, hello my friend. I'm surprised that you did not get slaughtered by the wolves. Also, how did you even get in here? I thought everyone got expelled who didn't have a Glintstone key.
Since I've seen a customer, how can I help here at the end of the earth?
The fact that you're here, knowing probably that the gates have been sealed with the magic and whatnot, you must have got a Glintstone key in order to still be here, because otherwise you would have been expelled, as we have seen with Tops. So, did you just decide that you wanted to camp over here forever, in the hopes that nobody would ever come visit you as a customer? How are the wolves here, by the way? Wouldn't the wolves also be expelled? I have got no clue. Anyway, how are you doing? What have you got for sale? Festering Bloody Fingers? No. Fanged Imp Ashes? Hello. Okay, I don't imagine those would be all that powerful, but I guess it can be fun. These spirits are well suited to causing a disturbance, moving nimbly like pests and hurling magic pots. The two imps seem fond of each other's company. Shoots, I will take that. You've got Trina's Lilies, Eye of Yellows, 3 Stone Sword Keys. I would like to have them all, but I certainly don't have enough. You have got a lot of good stuff. Lost Eyes of War, Furth's Cookbook 2 for soporific grease. That's all sleep stuff. Very cool. I will take that as well. Meteor Bolts. Enchanted work of craft made in tandem with the full moon crossbow. The tip is embedded with glintstone. Like a shooting star, these bolts leave a beautiful trail when fired. It deals magic damage. But I don't have this full moon crossbow, but I'd be curious about it. Blue cloth cowl. The blue color of its fabric symbolizes brisk waters, as fluid and flowing as the sword in the hand of its wearer. Just as still waters turn foul, stagnation leads to decay. Warriors must remain ever drifting. Very cool. But you've also got notes. The Preceptor's Secrets. Who is the Preceptor? I wanna know. You've got a note on Revenants. Hello. Definitely want that. And you have a note on the Frenzied Flame Village. Well, it would have been wise if I visited you before I went there, but regardless. I want it all. Okay, we're taking this. I'll take the pants, I guess. And I guess I will sell you some stuff if I can. Alright, that's all my duplicate salt. And I would want you and you at least. And I will know you have 3 stone sword keys for the future, so... You sell stuff for pretty expensive, good sir, but regardless...
Have a safe journey.
Thank you. And you have a safe journey too, although I will Steal those butterflies if you don't mind. They're very useful to me. And hello. What the hell are you? What is a Bloodhound Knight doing here? Sir? Would you kindly come down from up there? That would be greatly appreciated. Who were you slaughtering? And are you next? Really, leaving that treasure just over there. How are you doing? Oh, you are definitely... Ow, on the weaker side, I would say. I would say... No, you don't. Why were you here? And was guarding this worth that? Celestial Jew. Hello. So that is the stuff for absolution at Church of Vows. So from that I would imagine you're hunting sinners, but why? Anyway, let's see what we've got in regards to these notes. Frenzied Flame Village. Yeah, south of Grand Lift of Dectus lies the Frenzied Flame Village, inhabited by the Six. Stay well away. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. But also, yeah, if you see that big bloody madness eye in the sky, you would want to stay away if you were wise. Revenants. The crawling royal revenants and their followers are all cursed. Healing powers will harm rather than mend. Wait, like, if you use an incantation that heals, would it hurt you as a result because you are near this thing and it causes you to be hurt by it? Or does this mean it will hurt the Revenant when you use a... You have got some incantations that are area of effect, right? It's not something that I currently have, but I know... Yeah, it is. Heals HP for the caster and nearby allies, so area of effect. Does that mean you can hurt Revenants by using healing? Well, that's cool, if that's true. Huh. And anyway, we have the Preceptor's Secrets. Preceptor Seleuphus is hiding a dirty secret in a cellar among the ruins not far from the Sisters 3. The vile Graven Witch seems to be a frequent visitor to that place. Graven Witch. Graven Witch. Was it? Didn't Top say something about... Yeah, Top said something about the Graven Witch in regards to Selen. Okay, so what does that then mean? Preceptor Seleuphus is hiding a dirty secret in a cellar among the ruins not far from the Sisters 3. Where? And the vile Graven Witch seems to be a frequent visitor to that place. We're gonna learn more about Selen, I'm guessing. Well then. Anyway, yeah, that gives us the answer. No, if you reach the end of the line, the gate is closed, seals in the way. I guess it is what it is then. Which means time for us to return. Anyway, after several distractions, Raya Lucaria! Another glint... No, that was blunt. All these distractions have ruined the moment. Another Bluntstone is entering the Academy. You best be prepared. Because I'm about to make a mess. That could have gone so much better. That could have gone so much better. Oh well. Surely this won't end in a disaster. Right? No disaster around here? That's a lot of cages, though. Welcome to the Academy of Raya Lucaria. Definitely giving an Arlondo / Irothil of the Boreal Valley vibes. Which is gonna be cool. So, why the cages? And is something going to burst from those cages? Beautiful indeed, that I agree with. But again, beauty does not always conceal the danger all that well. But we've just got normal birds inside of here, so what were those used for? Like again, maybe build something like an owlry somewhere, or ravenry, or whatever the hell these birds are. Don't leave them out in the rain. How long have they been out in the rain? How are you still alive? Are you still being fed by the people here? Again, we're not supposed to be here. And that's me hearing you. I swear, if you're gonna start making a ruckus, alerting my presence to your masters and your wizardry and whatnot, I'm not gonna be super happy. Also, let me guess, you ran off. No, you did not. Huh. Well, kinda, but interesting. Thank you for the magic trees, and this seems like a definite place filled with pain and suffering. Yet also a place that I'm really not trusting right now. What were you trying to fight to the point that you were in that much trouble? That's a lot of bloodstains. I mean, archery could work. Is there something with the bell tower? Like again, you were fighting something all the way over here, so that makes me guess there's more going on. And I'm hearing stuff that I got questions. Anyway, this is gonna be pain if you're gonna be casting spells at me. Friends, that's exactly what... Whoa, 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 whoa! Excuse me! We do not deal in magical barrages. Thank you. Okay, I can imagine people getting completely slaughtered by that. Especially if you're trying to block it all. And then try to flee in a panic, getting stabbed in the back by magic all over. Yeah, I don't blame you for that. So if you two were the guards then, how badly is your leader gonna be? I thought I heard footsteps. I feel like I'm hearing footsteps. Hello, cheeky bugger. Well, this is peachy. Are you gonna drop down? How did you guys know to drop down and not all of you? Ooh, hello, ladder. Oh, we're definitely gonna be returning here. Well, this is gonna be great, isn't it? How many more do we have? Don't see anyone hanging on the ceiling here. No, never mind, I do see one. This is gonna be pain, isn't it? This is gonna be pain. I'm not here, just look to your right. Look to your right. Fine. 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 Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Good sir, your face is creepy. And your magic is not saving you. I want to know so much more about what the deal is with your stone crown head things. Anyway, friends. Can you come down? Thank you. And goodbye. Likewise, how were you created? There is so much I want to know. And I'm going to be running over so many books today. Any information? Yeah, hello. Could this be a necessary item? But don't you dare. It feels like that is worth something. What is that? It's not an hourglass, but... Is that supposed to be Renala, the Queen of the Full Moon? No clue. Anyway, exploration continues. Give me the goodies. Precious mess and... By the way, precious item. I mean, I was gonna check here. And I'm definitely keeping traps in mind. Ooh, some smithing stone 3. I will take that and... Yeah, I'd say that's decent enough. So, we need to find a way up. And then later... Hello, kick down a ladder in order to make our life a whole lot easier. Although that's still not exactly that great, is it? I mean, imagine, you're sitting here, you're running past here, going straight for the ladder. By the time you get there, you will have all of the mannequins jumping down, that guy blasting you in the face while you're trying to climb the ladder. You can't exactly run past them, I'm saying, at that point. So, we're still good for now. We don't have to sit down, although, again, it's a case of, if you sit down, maybe you can have a chat with folks. Maybe Melda has something to say. There's no further enemies here. I think we're good then. Just out of curiosity. No. And how many did we need in order to level up? At charge we needed 3 in total, which we do not have. We have 1. Alright. Was my flask, by the way, this one? Yeah, opaline crimson. Just in case. I was afraid for a moment I still had the explosion on it. For some reason. Anyway. Everything is safe and sound. When they mentioned a pack, I was thinking of a pack of wolves. Not a pack of undead folk. But that's fair. And hello, good sir, down there. Is that something we can later reach? That is most definitely something you can later reach, which means we're not going to jump down. Are you guys... the never-ending spawning ones? Hello. Okay, that is a very good trap. Huh, you do die. Again, that's coming as a little bit of a surprise. And likewise, yeah, good ambush. What happened to you? And I've got no clue. Oi! I was blocking there! Let me go, let me go, let me go. Nugget? Okay. Blocking, not an answer. You stole my FP. How dare you? I mean, I'm not really using it. But regardless, I do like my FP, even if I'm not using it. So let's not go and do that now, shall we? Thank you for the Grace Mimic. Totally useless to me. But it's my Grace Mimic. Can we... Torrent? I can't use Torrent here. That... makes sense. If you can't get on top of here one way, you get on top of here another way. probably a corpse, yeah, indeed. No item ahead, if only. Well then. Not a great fan of our enemies sapping my FP. Especially when they go right through my shields. When they cause mayhem. When they can appear around every single corner. Like that. You are silent assassins. Thank you for the mushroom though. No, you won't. Oh, there's a lot of you. Definitely a lot of you. No, 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 no. Let me go. Let me go. The parasites, that's what you are. Magical parasites. Were you created by the Academy? Or were you the result of some kind of magical experiments that went wrong? Again, what happened in this place? Wait for the spell proof that I deliver. And... ooh, hello. No. No item ahead? Really? I mean, there's him. Hi. How are you doing? Really? No item ahead? I mean, this is exactly where you would expect there to be an item. Oh, you can go... oh, a whole lot further. And I hear a scarab. Okay, this is going in a direction where I want to later go. But right now, I still have that item on the other side that I want. A little bit further back. So... let's see, we took care of all of the undead fellows. That's all fine, so that means back here. We have more friends? No? Then all we have got is an item. And it's gonna be complete junk. Surely. Not entirely. But I'll take it. Also, did I already have that stone 5? Yes, I did. Well then, multiple paths to go. We're back to the shenanigans of Stormvale Castle. So there's gonna be many ways that we can go. More undead folk all the way at the end. I mean, I don't know where any of this is leading me. If something is leading to a brand new path, if it's something leading to the main path. What is forward, what is back, what is progress, what is stagnation, what is death?
If Raya Lucaria is anything like Stormvale Castle, then I'm sure there is plenty enough to see, and many secrets destined to be missed on our first run through. Good thing that we're relatively strong by now, to face what lies ahead.